Welcome back everybody to NikiballOne to Space Engineers. Today I have here a ship for you. It's called Colonia-class heavy transport and it's created by JLAM. Here we have the beautiful ship. I'm just gonna fly around the ship and later on I'm gonna show you the inside. I'm just gonna turn my lights on so we maybe can see everything better into the dark side of the ship. On that side here, overall it looks great and interesting. Also it's on the front here big and here it's getting small because you can dock down here some ships and also fly into the hangar. But the hangar and the inside I'm gonna show you in a moment. So here we have just little platforms, we can look outside. Also we have here on both sides some solar panels, which looks also fine. Some lights on the outside. On the back we have the massive thrusters. Overall nice. Also an antenna on the back. Now I'm gonna loop around to the front, to the hangar bay. I'm gonna fly now into the hangar bay. I'm gonna turn my lights on, off. So here we have just some gears so we can land some small ships inside of the hangar here. I leave it open now. Just gonna turn off my jetpack and we are gonna enter that ship. Here's the pressure a little bit higher. As you can see, also here the windows are with some interesting idea with some doors just sideways so you can close it off. Again, the pressure is very high in here. Well, also you can see here through some glass into the hangar bay, which is fine. Also on the back we have here just a vent. On that side here we have just some rooms, they are completely empty. But if you can download the ship for yourself, you can put some ever what you want in there. Also on that side. The ship is modless, but it has one mod to download because just for the looks. I'm gonna go up here now, just the stairway. Up here. On that side we have again a room which is completely empty. On the side we can look outside on to this outside into the space. That is what I want to talk about. Also we can go up here. I'm just gonna go up here in a second. Also we have here another door where we can go out into space or in whatever you prefer, which direction. I'm just gonna go up now here the stairs. Just take a second. Up here we have just some little rooms, some living quarters. Again empty, but you can make whatever you want out of it. Well, I'm gonna continue now on the side of here. On that here we can go through here. Also we can go down, but I'm gonna go through here and this is now the sides where we can just look around down to the planet and also we can see here the ship, which looks fine and it's interesting. And also we can see here on the back a little bit. I'm gonna continue now on. I'll leave it open now. Well, in that direction here, just gonna go here. We have we can go down, but I'm gonna show that also later. Here we have just some servers, and later and up here we have the main bridge. Looks here the main seat and also the other seats here around. Well, I'm gonna continue now on. I'm gonna go all the way back. So in that direction we can go also what I'm gonna call it, we can go here in that little space. We can sit here and look outside of the ship, like on the other side. I'm gonna go down now and we are now back here. I went up here from the other side. Well, I'm gonna go up now because I'm just gonna go the other way down. And also there's something else I'm gonna show to you. I'm just gonna fly now all the way back here on the top before we are entering down the engine room and so. So here we have just a medical bay and also some sleeping pods here, all the way to the front. Very nice lined up. Also we can go through here. Here also just some little rooms. Nothing too special, but it's fine. Maybe some medical rooms or living quarters, I don't know. I'm gonna go now all the way back because I'm just gonna show you now the engine rooms. So, well, I'm just gonna go now all the way down. Just take me a little bit. So now we are here in the engine room where gyroscopes are, also the tanks for the engines. Some screens. It's very big here, so we can see also everywhere the pipes are laying around. We can go also down here. We have here some upgrades for the ship. Well, I'm gonna go down here, and we have also some oxygen tanks down here. As you can see, we can go completely down. It's very narrow, but you can see everything up, and if everything works fine, also you can access here a little server. Well, I'm gonna continue now on. Let's see how I can get out of here again, where I came from. I have no idea where I came from. This is not that good. Well, maybe yes, from here. So I'm just gonna go all the way back. And I think this is just showed you all of the ship. I think there's nothing really more to show to you in this direction I already was. Well, I'm gonna see you now in a moment where I'm near the planet. So now I'm near the planet with that ship. Also we will hit 9,000 meters in a second or so, I don't know. The heat is now rising on the outside of the ship, but I have again sometimes lag spikes. Also we can see on the outside now a little bit of smoke because of the re-entry. Also in any moment there will be only flames. As you can see, the flames are breaking out. Interestingly, not on the front, just on the back. Again, game is freezing, and I'm just gonna skip forward so you don't need to wait. So we are moving again, but I think it will stop in a second again. But we are also near the ground now. Noodle, see what the damage is done. Interesting, the fire has a little bit moved to the side. We are also losing some parts now. And the fire is back. We are now at 4,000 degrees on the outside of the ship. And we are moving again. The fire also strikes back. Now that we are losing some parts on the front, and the impact will also be in a second. The lag is back. So now we have an impact. Ooh, this is a nice impact. Here just some parts from the downside of the ship. Now we are rolling on the side. Everywhere is fire. And it doesn't look like it will stop. It just will continue to roll. And we are losing here and there are some parts on the outside of the ship. And now we are laying completely upside down, or just a little bit on the side. It's still moving somehow. I will turn that back on. Maybe that doesn't stop the moving of the ship. So I'm just gonna go out of the bridge. I need to go back. Maybe I can somewhere go out here. So just gonna go all the way back. Better to say I'm just gonna fly all the way back. Come on, let me through here. Thank you. Okay, somewhere there is a hole. Okay, down here is a hole. Can I squeeze me through here and fly out, please? Let me out into the outside of the ship. Nice. Ooh, there's a massive hole down here on the ship. I think this is the downside of the ship. Yes, and everywhere we have here just some sparklings of the light because they are all not working anymore. Well, let's see. The hangar is also destroyed. The front is destroyed. The hangar doors are gone, or I think one on the upper side are still there, but down we have just a massive hole. just gonna fly now a little bit from the outside. Maybe we can see where the damage is everywhere. On the back, I think there's not that of a damage, just a little bit. The big engines are not working anymore. Maybe the tanks are damaged, the fuel tanks for the engines on the back. Let's see. I'm gonna fly now through here so we can see everything better. Back there, the engine, ooh, there's everything just completely destroyed and all the connections are completely loose. Looks amazing, really amazing. Well, the back, yes, the fuel tanks are completely off of the whole ship, so it's like that. I don't know, I'm just gonna go now up here. Take me a while to fly all the stairs up because the ship is completely upside down, so can't really walk normal around. Well, now we are back in here. Just gonna look a little bit around. Maybe we can see here again. Yes, here is already a hole. I'm gonna fly a little bit further. Here is the medical bay where we already were at the beginning, and everywhere we have just some holes on the front. Here the rooms are maybe also damaged. This not, but maybe the other ones. Let's look. Come on, let me open. Thank you. Just a little dent, but nothing really to worry about. The other side, I think the other side has also a little of a damage. Anyway, I'm gonna continue now on back to the outside so we can see all of the damage again. Gonna fly through here and then I'm just gonna go out through the hole again. We already went through the hangar, so we can look a little bit away from the ship and see all of the damage. I'm just gonna fly a little bit upside down because the ship is laying upside down, so we can see the outside better. And as you can see here in the back, it's a massive damage. So I'm just gonna fly a little bit away from that so you can see the whole damage. Anyway, I'm gonna see you now in a moment where I'm gonna throw the ship down the mountain, and I hope we see a nice damage then. So now I'm in space, not on my mountain base or mountain, because there's still no base, because I just tested the ship and the ship also bounces around, and then I thought about what is really the problem with the ships. I just tested the old chips from the old series and the old chips are still getting damaged, so I have no clue why that chips, the new, are bouncing or so. We will see what the future holds. I can't really do anything about it. Well, and now I'm just gonna accelerate the ship because I'm just gonna fly the ship directly into my into my spaceport at a high speed. And I hope we see some nice damage then, and maybe later on I'm also gonna crash a little ship into that ship, but we will see that. I'm gonna see you now in a moment where I'm near the spaceport. Wow, and now we have the impact. What is going on? I have no idea what is really going on. I can't see a thing. I think the game is freezing at the moment, again. But we will wait until it's coming free. Oh no, the going isn't frozen. It just looked like it. So I'm gonna go out of it, my seat. How can I go out of here? Okay, this is from the spaceport. I think I'm here inside trapped. Well, because I can't go out of here, of that, where I'm somehow in the spaceport or in the ship still. I'm gonna go to my free camera. So this is the free camera, so we can see maybe the damage better. So the ship looks like it wedged it a little bit on the side, but the damage isn't that high, what I can see, maybe because it's glitched into my station. As you can see, it's completely inside of the station. There's just a little bit of a damage, but not that much. So I'm just gonna fly now to the front where the impact was, and here we have just lost a little bit. There's just a big hole here into the cargo bay of the ship. On the back here down, I can see. I think we also ripped open the belly of the ship. Well, My spaceport doesn't look that much of a damage. I think here we have the major impact. And all the other reactors are still up. I'm gonna go up here. So in the lower part of my station I can't see any damage. Here just a little bit from the door. Just gonna go a little bit up. Here we can see more of the damage, and also here the roof is just completely gone. It's just hovering here, as you can see. It's still staying at the same point. Maybe we lost some parts into the space. Here also is completely ripped open. But on the end we have... everything looks fine. Well, the ship is now wedged in here, and I think it doesn't really move anywhere else. So I have the ship here together. Anyway, I'm gonna see you now in a moment again, because I will just try to fly a little ship from... it's not really other series, I just had planned other series months ago. But I have built a little ship, it's called Arrow, and I will fly that ship into that ship here, and I hope we see some nice damage. So I'm gonna see you in a moment. So now I'm in my Arrow ship, Arrow crash ship, because I just built it for another series. On the beginning on Space Engineers I just planned a second series. I have no idea if I'm gonna make a second series somewhere in the future, maybe if I have more time, but now it's even hard to make one video a day. I know the last times I just made, the last days just every second day, but I will go back to make one video a day. Well, this is just a little ship that I built. It's nothing too special, and I'm also gonna accelerate now the ship, and I'm gonna fly it into that ship that I have already placed in front of me. So I'm gonna see you in a moment where I'm near that ship. So now I'm near the ship with my Arrow ship, and we also will see an impact in a moment. I'm not that fast flying, only 200 meters per second at the moment. Well, I hope we see some nice damage then. On the right side you can see also the other ship that I have already crashed before. But I'm just gonna aim on the back of the ship. I hope I lined it well up and it doesn't fly past it. So now there will be the impact. Just wait a second. I'm just gonna show it now to the side. Well, we are now hitting the ship. And there was no damage at all. What was that? That was just rubbish. Really, there was no damage at all. I only can see a little bit on the front. And we are also still flying relatively fast. I'm gonna hit it now on top. Maybe now it's getting a little bit more damaged. I'm gonna wait until both of the ships are stopping. Then I'm gonna go outside and see what the damage is. So I think it will stop now. Yes, now we are stopped, both of the ships. I'm just gonna get off my seat. This is the inside of my airship. It's nothing too special here, just a long corridor with some reactors and gyroscopes. Nothing for survival, just for crashing. Also, I'm just gonna go out of here on the back. And let's see what the damage is. This is not the first impact. The first impact was here somewhere on the side. I think I hit it here or so, and as we can see there is no damage at all. A very sturdy ship. Well, and on top here I hit it then a second. I think this is light armor, or it's glitched into the ship. It looks like it's glitched into the ship, but I can't see it, can say that for sure. Well, yes, there is the ship inside. Still some lights on the ship, and the ship is also damaged on the front. I'm not gonna try to... maybe I can fly that ship, my ship, out of that ship, and we can see the damage better, but I don't know if that is even possible. I'll just leave it like open now, because there's no oxygen at all in my ship, so maybe I can... yeah, it's easy to move it out, so I can stop it. Like that, and I'm just gonna fly out, and so we can see the damage better. I think there's just a little bit damage on my arrowhead here. Nothing too special. And here we have just a little bit of a damage, nothing really to worry about. Well, this was only a try. And I'm gonna fly out again and gonna show you both of the crashes on the on my spaceport and also here with the aeroship. Well, and I'm also gonna end my video here. If it wasn't that special today, I'm sorry. Well, so if you want to download that ship for yourself, not that aeroship, this is not for download yet, and just the ship that I had a preview on, if you want to download that, you can do it. I'll leave a link in the description down below, also for the speed mod and the re-entry mod. Yes, and leave a like if you want, subscribe to me or leave a comment, that will help me. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Goodbye!